In today's video, I'll be testing a bunch of myths around Brookhaven, and we'll see if they're really true or just false. Our first myth says that if we go into any regular Brookhaven house, you can go into any kitchen and click either the microwave or oven timer. We're actually able to change the numbers written on it, or even just write anything there. Let's click it, and I guess I'll just get my name in there. Dude, this actually works! I'll get something a bit more important in there. Like and subscribe. You guys heard the oven. Go leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you still haven't done that. For the next myth, we'll be needing just any car in the game. Take it to the gas station and fill it up with gas. Looks like we just did that. This myth says that we can use the credit card in the gas station, just so we're paying for the gas. So let's try to get that working. Oh, there we go. Apparently, they also say that after filling up our car here, our car gets even faster than before. Alright, let's see them. Step it up, my boy. Well, that doesn't seem like it's working. Guess that one's false. Now this one says this house hides a secret message. We just need to go down these stairs, make ourselves really small, and pass through this passage in the stairs, so we'll find this small secret room with a paper. Looks like this one's pretty real. While we're still here, there's also one about these settings. If we go and turn on the alien disaster as well as the zombie one, apparently we should be able to get abducted inside of Brookhaven. Alright, let's see if this is actually real. We got some zombies, but they can't really get inside. They basically just stand there. Guess they'll stay there. But here's our alien spaceship. Let's get into their tractor beam and hope it works. Literally nothing is happening, so we got another farce on our hands. This one says that if we go into one of these billboards, click on it and write the semicolon fly command, we'll be able to fly around the whole map. It's already right there, so we should be able to do it. Nope, that for sure didn't work. I would have loved that. Now this one says that if we write AFK in the chat, we'll get a whole new animation with this sort of T-pose. For sure that's true, but there's even another one with this. That if we get a horse and try to ride it while like this, we'll get super jump inside this game. Let's see that. Whoa! That's actually such a high jump. For the next one, we'll be needing this crooked old house. If we go into it and get into the disaster menu to turn on the earthquake, of course an earthquake will start inside this place. As you can see, the myth basically says that because of the structure of this place, it'll collapsing in on itself. You can even see all those particles flying around inside, since the earthquake is shaking things up a bit. But nothing else seems to happen, so I guess this one's also false. While we're still here, if we go and wash our hands in this sink and then use the delete house button, we'll literally be stuck in this animation from now on. Now this one says that if we go into this house and stay on top of this trash can that's on fire, our whole body will start burning after a while. But it really doesn't seem to be working at all, so I guess we can see this as another fake. Apparently, if we go over to Brookhaven's prison, then go into any cell and lock ourselves in, we'll never be able to get out of it anymore. I guess that would make sense, but I can just click to open it back up. Not a real problem at all. Still inside the prison, if we go up to the upmost floor, go into this room and click the prison alarm button, something is actually supposed to happen all around the prison. I'm really not sure what it is still, but sadly it doesn't really change anything inside this place, making this another completely fake one. Since we're here, if we go into the kitchen and jump right into that vent, we'll actually find a secret passage. So let's see if that's true. Whoa! We're actually inside one. It works! Our next myth actually says that there's a tunnel down here. That says that if we keep going this way, we'll actually find a way to escape this place. I finally escaped prison. For our next myth, we need to go up into this water slide and slide down into the pool. We can actually just float on top of the water. Alright, we'll see about that. Let's go! Well, that didn't seem to work right. No worries though, as we have even another up there. This time we'll need a ladder in the middle of it. Then go into our settings and reset our character like that. Now we'll be able to float like we wanted to. Weirdly, it actually worked. Our next one will take us to Lake Madison, and apparently if we're underwater for 5 seconds, we'll be eliminated and we'll have to respawn. Alright, let's hold ourselves for a bit of time here then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that was a lot more than 5 seconds. It seems like nothing is actually gonna happen here, so this one is another false one. There's also one over to this little beach. much. If we try and open this little box up, we'll actually have some nice cold Coke to drink for free. This one's true, but our next one says that if we sit down on this chair and drink this nice Coke we got, in theory we should be able to fly around the map. I'm not sure why, but that's what it says. Alright, I've been drinking this bad boy for a little while. Nothing really changed at all, so that's for sure fake. Now this one says that we can actually use this beach boat over here. Let's click on it to see. Whoa, another one showed up. Dude, I can't believe we can actually have a boat ride across the lake. While we're here, apparently if we go into the lake's waterfall, continue going inside of this mountain, we'll find an actual secret passage with a moving rock door. This one's quite true and really damn cool. Another one says that if we go into the camping cabin's bathroom and jump on top of its shower box, we can jump to the secret attic of the house. That seems quite true. Now it says that if we go next to this doll and click it, something really creepy will happen. Alright, let's see what happens then. Literally nothing happened. I can't even really click her, so this one's for sure false. Now apparently if we go over to these hot springs at the lake, our character will start to go red because of how hot it is. Okay, let's see about it and keep ourselves inside for a little while. Seems like that doesn't really work. I didn't change at all. This one says that if we go to the barn and get close to this scarecrow, apparently it should do something, like move or talk. I'm not really sure. I guess I have to click all over it, see if there's some sort of button or something. That isn't true at all. You can't click it anywhere and it doesn't even have its own collision. Now if we go into the hospital and place a ladder right over here, we can climb up onto it and jump into this hole that we'll find ourselves in quite a weird place. And here we are. Whoa! It actually worked. Since we're here, our next myth says that if we click this agency paper on the floor, it'll catch on fire. As you saw, that one's quite true, but that one's really well known. Nothing much. This next one says that if we sit down on one of these chairs, a secret code will show up on this sign. So let's sit there and... Whoa! It actually has a code right there. What is this thing even for? Another one says that if we go to Town Hall, here at the City Water and Power Room, if you go and close out all these valves right here, in theory the players won't be able to use their water taps around their homes. Here I am inside my house, so let's try and turn it on. Oh, there's still water, so that one's also fake. This one says that if we get into a jacuzzi and press this button, it'll show a bunch more that makes us able to change the color of the lights inside of it, and it seems to be quite true. Apparently if we go and get that construction house and then click on its last stage, we'll have that same premium house in Brookhaven with a totally free pool for us to swim in. It's so cool that it's true. Another one says that if we go into the hospital's nursery and grab ourselves a baby, then we should go to the x-ray room and do one of those ourselves. Our baby will appear on the screen that shows the results of the exam. Alright, so let's have a look. Dude, where's my baby at? Guess this is another fake. While we're still in this room, if we just jump behind this screen, you'll actually find a secret room. This one's for sure true, but this place goes even deeper than only that, because you can find a button below this table, which we'll click of course. It'll teleport you into this very weird room. Even bizarre, I would say. My hand is also glowing with some sort of energy as well. Now for this one, we need to go to the mall and then to the cinema. Apparently, if we place a bed right against the movie's screening screen, then lie down on it, and we'll find this very secret little nook. This one actually worked, and it's quite a weird place indeed. If we go into Brooks Diner, go towards the grill and put its temperature at max, it'll start going on fire, and if you try and touch it, you'll also do the same. Look at me! I became the Human Torch! Our next myth tells us to go to the library and jump on top of these bookshelves to find this hidden red book. This one's true. You already knew that though. But the next one says that if we go and get a room at the motel after grabbing this thing, our room will be completely abandoned and filthy. Just look at these walls. This actually worked. This place looks like a mess. The next one tells us to grab this black book on the floor, then to click this empty frame on the wall. It'll make a very weird sound as we do that. So let's see that. Whoa! What even was that? For sure that one's true, but there's actually another one right here. If we go over to this nightstand and turn the camera, you'll find a hidden button that we can click. It even glows as we do it, as well as another weird sound. There's even another one where we sit on this chair, and if we turn the camera to the back of it, you'll be able to find a secret message right there. I'm not sure if you can read it, but you can pause if it's possible. Next, we can do something with this red book in the museum. You just try to use it on this empty display. You'll see this red glow start to form. With that done, a ghost will show up between those pictures, so this one's actually true. But the secrets don't stop there. Our next myth will take us to this spooky old house over on the main bedroom. bedroom. Then we just size ourselves down and just walk right on this black square on the corner and we'll find a secret hidden room. Now for our next one, we need to go beside the food mart to find the secret entrance to the agency lab. And if we go behind it, we'll find all of these agency crates back here, which is so ominous. So we can conclude that it's true. Apparently now we can grab ourselves a hammer. If we try to use it on these crates, they will start to disappear after a little while, and you'll see what happens right after. Alright, we're almost done. Just a few more left. Whoa! Look at that portal. So for sure that one's as true as it gets. The next myth says that after breaking all these crates, we can go over to this mountain, because inside this hidden entrance we'll be able to find a secret portal just waiting for us. Just look at that. This is so cool. But our next one is even more bizarre than the rest. Apparently, if we click this button right here and try to go across this portal, it'll teleport us to a whole other dimension inside of Brookhaven. Maybe another city. I don't really know. Alright, let's go. Oh, did it just not work? I'm literally just swimming. Guess that one's just false. It didn't take us anywhere. In today's video, I'll be testing the biggest myths in all of Roblox. It is said that this game can give you 1,000,000 Robux for free. That's already weird, since what game would even do that? Even more because if you look for free Robux in the search bar, you'll find thousands of games that promise to give you some free Robux. But this game wasn't made by any random person. Let me show you their profile. You'll see that his name is Preston, and he's the creator of one of the most famous games in Roblox, Pet Simulator. He also tweeted that whoever got the lowest roll will get 1,000,000 Robux. And the link he put in here takes us to that exact game. So let's get into this game and discover if I'm able to get those 1,000,000 Robux. I've just logged in. There's a lot of people here. Looks like we can click to roll the dice. And on the player list, we can see the player that got the lowest roll in the game. It looks like the lowest they went to is 0, but a lot of people got it. Let's just go ahead and roll the dice to see what's our roll. Well, that's an 11.9. That's not low enough. We want to get a 0.1 or something like that. Let's try that again. Oh gosh, 87.33. Again, that's 25, 61, 93. Why are we so far from 0? But in the end, we can continue clicking to try to get our best number, which would be something with a 0. So let's do this. Whoa! I just got 0.259. Wait! 0.177. That's much lower. That's pretty low, but there's for sure a way to get even lower than that. But to know if this is real or not, we have to wait for this competition to end. So let's go to our next myth. It is said that the first account made in Roblox is the account Roblox. But is that really true? For that, we'll need to go into any Roblox profile. This is mine. Go ahead and follow me at NandoYT if you ever want to be a part of my videos. You just have to click the 3 dots and you'll have the follow button. When you do that, you'll be able to go into any public game that I play. What we have to pay attention to is in the URL. This number written before profile is the number of accounts that I have, which is in the 24 billion margin. So my account for sure is not old at all. All I need to do to find the first Roblox account is to delete this number whole and input the number 1. And as we click enter, we'll have the first account made in Roblox, which really is the Roblox account. So this is a very true myth. People say that the rarest item in the catalog is the Dominus Imperius. But is that true? You can clearly see that this is quite a high price. It's literally 600 million Robux. But if we go up a little, you'll see items that are even more expensive than that. All of these ones on top are practically 1 billion Robux. The thing about Dominus Imperius is that it is a limited item. That basically means that this item was only sold to a couple of people, which were the 26 people that bought it. All I need to disprove its rarity is to find another item that's even more limited than that. And for us to find that, there's this site right here, the list of the rarest limited items in the Roblox wiki. This is a list of limited items with the least amount of copies available. It basically means that they take the base of people that bought it and lower it by how many accounts were deleted or taken off Roblox. So let's have a look at it. We'll find that the rarest item is the Lady of the Federation, which has only 1 copy still existing. And just so you know where the Dominus Imperius is, it still has about 6 copies existing in Roblox. Let's look at the Lady of the Federation in the game. Looks like this one's being sold by about 59 million Robux, but its original price was 250,000 Robux, and only 10 were originally sold. So all 9 of those were lost at some point, and only this person selling it for 59 million Robux still has it. So I guess this one's false. Apparently, Meat City, the game on screen right now, is the most liked game in all of Roblox. In the site, you'll always have the option to leave a like or a dislike in the game you're playing, and Meat City has about 2 million likes. But is that the most liked of all Roblox games? The most visited game of all is of course Brookhaven, and only it already has about 4 million likes. We can even go to the second most visited game, Adopt Me. That one has about 6 million likes. So, yeah, Meat City is for sure not the most liked game. It's still a little weird, since Brookhaven is the most played, but still not the most liked. It is said that Roblox has a friend limit of about 200 people. As you can see right now, I have about 21 friends, so I'm still far from the friend limit. So for that, I'll just accept all of the friend requests that I get so we can test out this limitation. Alright, it looks like we're now unable to have more friends because this message appears. Unable to process requests. That user currently has the max number of friends allowed. So let's have a look at my profile and see if we hit that 200 limit I've heard about. Now, did we or did we not hit the mark? Oh, we did! I have 200 friends. So this one's for sure true. I've heard that there's a way to make your avatar 3 times smaller than normal. But before we do that, let's measure our height. We can see now that I'm about the height of this shelf. So remember that. The first thing we need to be smaller is this Blaze Burner character. You'll have to use 250 Robux on it though. We'll also be needing the Magma Fiend. So that's another 300 Robux down the drain. And last but not least, the Nomsky brothers. Now we're gonna need to get the gnome arms. Just look at how we're right now. I'm small Armando. Now we'll be putting on the Blazer Burner torso. And lastly, the Magma Fiend legs. Good gosh, what even happened to us? I have a huge head right now. So let's put on our new skin into Brookhaven and go up to that same shelf. Just look at how much smaller I am now. We took that whole shelf of height, but the myth says that we'd be 3 times smaller, and this is not it. So this one doesn't work as it was advertised. Apparently, it should be impossible to write YouTube on your about page. So let me edit it all. I'll delete everything and just write YouTube, just so we know. Let's click save and, oh, it's just there. I didn't think it would work. I'll even try TikTok to see if that one works too. Oh, yeah, they censored that one. I guess Roblox doesn't like TikTok. So this one's false. You can for sure write YouTube. In Brazil, they say that the most famous Roblox player is Julia Mindgirl. So let's see if that's true. You can already see that she has 785,000 followers, which is not even close to mine. I only have 54,000. So please help a guy out and go follow me, please. But that doesn't mean she's the biggest one. There may be some more creators with more of a following. Robin Hood appears to have 145k. Melzina Mel Games has 260k. Victoria Mindblocks has about 390k. Ibugu has 356k. Dudu Betero has 181k. Eric Carr has about 68k. Natasha Panda has an astounding 545k. And all the other YouTubers I've seen really seem to have less than her. So I guess it is true. There's a myth going around saying that it's possible to completely remove your player head. So we're gonna make me even weirder than I already look. We'll need to look for Headless. And we'll be buying one of these items right here, which costs only 50 Robux. Theoretically, if I use it, we should be completely headless. Since we're here at the avatar editor, let's take out all of our accessories. I'll even take my face and head model out of the equation. Now we'll be finally using the item we just bought. It's loading. Is it gonna work? Wait, what just happened? Let's just try to update our avatar in game then. Well, it doesn't look like it worked. We're still head full. Apparently, this one did work a while ago, by what people say. But maybe it was recently patched. Now it's dance time. because this is the end of the video. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys 15 secret myths around Roblox. I think everyone knows the Roblox marketplace is basically where we can buy items and customize our avatar in the game. They can be bought for at least 2 Robux, but some go way higher, like 100,000 Robux, or even come as far as millions of the stuff. Just look at the price of this tablet. It's too much. Does that mean that we have to spend millions to customize our character? Not really. This first myth talks about a reseller that has those expensive items for a price that's a lot more accessible. All we need to do is go to his girl's profile. She's called Cheap Things. Now we just need to go to her creations tab, where we'll find her very own place. On that page, we'll just go down and click the passes and gear tab. Here she'll have a bunch of these Roblox items that are normally pretty pricey, but here you'll find it for a lot cheaper, like this super happy face that's just 100 Robux, when you can find the actual one on the store reselling for 175,000 Robux. That's a big difference. Apparently, beyond the happy face, she's also selling Robux? That's for sure too good to be true. But just so we can try that out, here's my Robux wallet with 2,010 Robux. Then if I try to buy these 1,000 Robux in her store, we should be having around 3,000 Robux after that. So let's see about that, even if I doubt it by a long shot. But now is the time of truth. Let's buy this 1,000 for only 30 Robux. You successfully bought the 1,000 Robux image from Cheap Things. Everything seems correct. Since we've done all of that, we just gotta have a look at my wallet to see if that's true. Here we are on the website. Let's just refresh the page. Now if you look up there, I still have 1,980 Robux only. So guess what? I've wasted my money. Instead of getting more, we just lost them. If you think about it, I was kinda stolen from. I'm not sure how they even let that kind of thing happen. You shouldn't be able to do this kind of thing on the platform. That should be against community guidelines. So that's what I can tell you guys. Don't try to buy cheaper stuff like that, or you'll probably be scammed. Our next myth tells of an item inside the game that has a secret message inside it. For that, we'll go to the site search bar and write Roblox, but take out the L. With that, we'll find this item that's published by Roblox itself. The hidden message apparently is in the description of the item. All we have to do is delete all the lowercase letters there are in the text, leaving only the uppercase ones. With that done, we'll have April Fool. If you don't understand why that's hidden in the Roblox item description, it's because the item itself is a reference to an April Fool's joke from 2020. It was made on their Twitter, where they basically told us they made some sort of computer/console for the Roblox players. That's why it was the Robux. So it makes sense why that was the hidden message in it. The next myth is about a Roblox game that gives us a bunch of free items just by getting into it. Its name is literally Free Items Game. Well, I guess that makes sense. You can even see the description where it says, no Robux? No problem. Here everything is 100% free, 100% of the time. As we log into it, we're on this island that has another bunch of islands connected to it. One of them is this one, the promo code items. These are items you get by using codes. We just have to input it somewhere to grab any of these items. For now, there's only 2 items in here that we can get, like this little blue Twitter bird, and also the spider cola. Both of them we can take on our shoulders, all cute like that. Of course, there's other islands with even more free items on them, like these ones. These knit sweaters we got here, they are in the marketplace, and you can get them for only 0 Robux. This game is more like a filter where you can find all the free items that are available on the platform. Like these haircuts, instead of going all the way to the marketplace, we just click it in the game and we'll be able to add it to our account with another click. So yes, this one is quite true and very useful. If you've been playing Roblox for a while, you probably know about the Headless horseman skin. You can see why the name. That character model helps us make an avatar that's completely headless in game, just like this. This is such a fun little thing we can have. It's really damn different. Now the problem is how expensive the model is. Reselling for 31,000 Robux. It's too much. But this myth says there's a way for us to be headless for free without paying a penny. At least it looked true when I saw this video where this girl bought it for only 1 Robux. Now she can just use it in her avatar editor. She then shows us the game we'll need to be getting in to appreciate this sale. The game she was talking about is this one right here. They even have some pictures promising they have a super happy face or at least a mask of it for free. Here we are inside the game. It looks like we're on a floating disc in the void right now. Oh, there's the horseman. The one we just saw was 31,000 Robux. Well, I'm trying to touch it to see if anything shows up, but nothing is happening. At least we have the super happy face beside it. This one's like 200,000 Robux more or less. But here we can get this mask for only 300 Robux. Alright, I'll get it just to see. There's also this one that's trying to sell us a core block leg, I think. It's 170 Robux, so let's just get it. I'm on the avatar editor now. Let's try to use our new acquisitions. Dude, I literally can't find them anywhere. What happened? Now we're gonna be trying out a command that should give us free items on the Roblox marketplace. Like this limited blue horns we have here. If we go down the page to the comments of other players, you can see that there's a bunch of people writing /eat free there. And it's not just some people. There's lots of players doing this exact same thing. From what I've heard, if we continue to comment the command in items in the marketplace, we should be able to get it for free without using any Robux. I'll try it with these blue horns then. Let's go over the comments and write /eat free. Just like that. Now we just post it and there I am, trying a command in the comments section. This wavy hair costs about 50 Robux. That's why we'll be trying to get it for free with our little command. I'll do that in a bunch of paid items in the marketplace. Who knows? Maybe we'll get something. I've commented so many times that it's already giving me errors. I literally can't even do that anymore. Now is the moment of truth. Are any of these items in my inventory? Of course, we didn't get anything. We've really just wasted time. The next myth is about bugged items in the marketplace. You'll understand what I mean in a second. If we use these items in any game, we're gonna bug so much that players will think we're even a hacker. One of those items is the glitch top hat. It's really colorful and we can get it for only 50 Robux. There's even a link in the description for a bunch of other glitch stuff they have. Look at that! There are actually a bunch of these that we can buy. First things first, we'll test the top hat. Log back into Brookhaven to test it out. Let's refresh our avatar. Whoa! Look at that! This hat is so weird. It's colorful and flickering so damn much. Dude! This is the most bugged item I've seen my whole life. This one also really bugged. I think it's a head model, or maybe a hat. I'm not sure. Let's buy it anyway. I'll just refresh right quick. Oh gosh, look at my face. I really look like some kind of hacker, like I broke the game's code. According to this myth, if we go into the marketplace, inspect the element of the page to try and change the value of it, we can even make it totally free. So here I am in the marketplace. What item do we want to buy? I'll get this robot bear costume that's totally not Five Nights at Freddy's inspired. Right now the cost of it is 25 Robux. All we have to do is inspect the element. On this site, you can see all the codes that make up the site's page. With this, we can change the value that appears in there. It was 25, but it'll now be 0. Now you can see that the value of it seems to be 0 now. So in theory, it should be free, right? We can buy it for 0 Robux now. Wait, I bought it without even thinking. But you can clearly see that it took some Robux off of me. I have 1,385 now. I had almost 2,000 before. So as you can see, no, don't go inspecting any elements. Apparently there's some sort of secret command that lets us clean the in-game chat. Right now you can see just how many messages there are in the chat. Players are talking up a storm. But in theory, if we write /clear just like that, as we send it, the chat should clear as the name says, which really did happen. There's nothing in there anymore. I've even sent a few more just to test it out again. So let's do that. Nicely done! Of course, that doesn't happen with the in-game chat bubbles, but it does work on the chat log, which is pretty cool. As you can see, there's a bunch of myths around Roblox, and the ones I've shown you are only a few of them. But that's going to have to be it for today. Brookhaven has updated, and they got us a whole new hacker house. That's why in today's video, I troll Brookhaven players doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So please watch it until the end and and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. House 14. Cool, but why do they just have a sign with the number there? Guess we'll need to have a look for ourselves. Oh, searching for an owner? What do they even mean by that? I don't get that at all, but they do have one of those new houses right beside it with something written. No one's allowed. The people who work for Monarch only. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but I think this seems to be the Monarch guy. Apparently he's a scientist? Dude, why did he ban me? The guy actually just banned me for no reason. I want to find a way to get into his house without him seeing me. We'll need to be really sneaky. Let me quit the game and go right back into it on that same server. And with that, we've now been unbanned from his home. He doesn't know anything about that though, so we better disguise ourselves and try to get him in. Can we hide beside this house? Oh, that didn't work. At least down here should be good. Let's make ourselves small. Then grab a little shopping bag. Of course, we need the C4 for his safe. Now a ladder would be good. I'll even get a banana just because I like them. We need to urgently get our plan going then. Let's go around to the other side of it so he doesn't notice us. We're still able to see them here. I'm not sure what they're talking about. While that's happening, we can make our way into it. Alright, we got in. I think we actually got in without him noticing. Just to make sure, I'll watch them from down here. They actually don't know a thing about it. We can continue on then. Apparently, he even locked it up. Even with that, we can just use the shopping bag to get in quickly. Just have a little look. We can just continue. Now we're already down here. Look at this place. It's the new hacker house that this update got us. We got literally 4 different computer setups right here. Maybe a whole hacker club ends up working here. There's lots of these in here, but also a pretty nice bed as well. Let's focus on what matters. Our objective is to call that guy's attention. To do that, we need to find his safe. To find it, we need to go into these labyrinths of corridors that's so damn big. If you find this ladder, you can just grab a sleeping bag. Place it right over here. As we lie on it, we'll go to a whole other corridor. That gives us access to his actual safe. So now we can grab all his money since he just banned me, which is of course my form of revenge. We just need to hide ourselves so he doesn't find us. Wait, someone's in here. He's right over there. Whoa, that's the owner. Oh gosh, I really hope you don't find me here. Let me see if I can do that invisible bug in this place. Oh gosh, it just made me huge. I'll make myself small again and just paint ourselves black to be fully hidden. Done. Now it'll be quite hard to see me. If I stay on the black floor, he probably won't. He even said in the chat that someone stole his safe, so he does know about it already. But maybe he doesn't know where it is yet. It's a new house, so I don't judge. What can we do now? Oh, we can actually just troll him with props. Safes would be fun to spam. Where could I place a safe in this place? One right here should be good. That's funny. It even looks like the real deal, but we know it isn't. There's just one last thing we gotta do. Let's crawl on the ground and just spawn one right beside them. We actually did it. Seems like he's going out. Huh, he went away. There's just the Monarch left. Is he actually about to do something? I'll get a safe right in front of him. What is he even gonna think about that? Another funny thing I could do is use fire. So let's take those safes back and just put a bunch of fire. He'll think his house is on fire and he'll need to put it out. We need to be very careful. He's right beside us. Did they notice me? Doesn't look like it at least. Guess we're pretty safe still.
Tomorrow I'll be Jet Jaguar 2.0.
What is he even talking about? Let's just put more fire in this place. Wait, what's that guy talking about?
I like the Jet Jaguar from Godzilla.
These guys must be crazy. What the heck are they even talking about? Now he's starting to put out the fire. Sadly for him, prop fire is kinda impossible to do that with. I'll delete them for him though, just so he thinks it works. It's so funny that he thinks it worked when I'm the one controlling it. Finally, they went somewhere else. I still need a secret card, but sadly, I can't even grab it. So I guess it's best we get our own house this time. It needs to be the exact same house if we want that card. Let's just make our way down then. Grab the card, and that's perfect. Now we're able to go back to that weird guy's house. Let's do the same thing we did to get in last time. Oh gosh, I think he saw us this time. We need to hide. I feel like this can work well. I'll even change my avatar a bit so it's harder to see. He's right here. We really need to be very still. Dude, am I that good at hiding? He needs glasses. To make our disguise even better, I'll grab some totally black clothes. Some pants as well. That'll look nice. Just look at me now. I'm practically invisible. It does seem like that guy's gone now. And since we do have the card now, we'll be able to use the secret passage in the bathroom. Let's use it on the scanner here. Wait, can I not do it here? It actually doesn't want to work. Let me get bigger in case that's why. No, this really doesn't work in other people's homes. Can we at least get in with a sleeping bag? Even in that way, it isn't letting us in. At least after all this time, we can probably steal his safe yet again. Right here, we'll need a sleeping bag. Here we are, right over at his safe. Your money is mine 2 times already. All we need to do now is see if they're coming over or not. Well, no one's coming. I bet they would show up again. Oh no! They're right here. They totally saw me now. Just hide and hope this works. I'm not here. You didn't see anything. I stole your safe by accident. You can just leave me alone. He's really going all over the house now. He even touched the fake safe. He actually thought it was real. This guy has to be kidding. How did he go all around the room and didn't see me at all? Guess this disguise is really damn good. Camouflage does wonders. Why don't we start a fire here again? He'll probably get annoyed by it. He must be so damn confused. Hold on. He's really close to me now. Please just go away again. Oh, he actually did that. I'm just going away from that place. Those guys are so blind. They didn't see me for a second. Let's go somewhere else then. What do we have here? In need of a babysitter? Oh, so you like to have some kids around? What if I turn into a literal spider for that? Would they want a little spider baby? I don't really know, but let's go up here and see. Apparently, they got all their blinds down, even if the door isn't locked at all. The teenager's room? Is that where one of their kids sleeps? Oh, there's someone in here. I'm not sure who you are. Just hope you aren't the owner in case you want to ban me. Let me just go up here. Wait, what? There's a bunch of money on the ground. Awesome. I'm so rich right now. Wait, who even are you? I think it's her little kid. Hey, could you adopt me? Would she actually be interested in taking care of a little spider? Please. Your house seems so cool.
Okay.
It worked. Someone actually adopted me. This girl doesn't have any problem with spiders. This is actually awesome. Most people would just ban me outright. Mom, I'm actually hungry right now. Can you give me some food? Let me just sit on my little baby lifter. It's kind of funny to see my little spider, but just sticking out. Oh, she gave me a whole hamburger, but spiders don't eat that. Sorry, I'll need to throw it in the trash. What kind of person gives a hamburger to a spider? I did tell her it was delicious, just so she's not sad about it. Since in this house we're actually 2 kids, he's a little kitty though. I'm gonna try to steal the safe and blame it fully on my brother. Wait, I think we have a problem. She left the safe fully open, so I can't actually do that. I can try to blow it up, of course, but no C4 can do something about this thing. I'll just go on my way. Bye, Mom! For some reason, there's both police and Dogday in here. Are they doing anything illegal? This is so weird. If Dogday is here, would Catnap be too? Look at him there. He's actually in Brookhaven. How did we get so many famous characters here? Wait, what's going on? He actually just banned the police officer. Don't even think of doing that with me, Catnap. Just let me leave. Stop running towards me. You ain't gonna ban me. Get away. I don't like you, Catnap.
Why?
Do you think I'm dumb? I know you guys are about to ban me as well. Wait, why is he carrying me right now? I'm actually getting kinda scared right now. If he's closing the garage, I know we're done for. He did it. I gotta make a run for it. Oh gosh, the spider bugged me. No, I knew he was gonna ban me. I totally knew it from the beginning. You're very unhumble, Catnap. I did like you before, but oh, he unbanned me. That means you won't do that again, right? We're friends now. That's awesome. I like you now.
Nando, is it really you?
I'm not Nando. I'm a spider. These are the people that were banned. Both of these girls. Why would Catnap do that to them? He's doing good with his little quadricycle. Dogday is even doing a wheelie. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that in this new update, if we grab a motorcycle, we can now just do wheelies if we want. Just click that button and look at that. It's so cool. It's so incredible that we can just do this now. Can we go upstairs with it like that? Looks like a no. What would happen if we just make this bike the fastest it can be? Whoa, this is going so fast. We can go so crazy. Look at all that. Even if I bump into things sometimes, it's also really cool to see how fast this thing can go. Bonk! Are you doing good, Dogday? Whoa! Did he just ban me? You gotta be kidding me right now. Why do both of those guys do that to me? Anyways, guys, that's gonna have to be it for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for even more like this. Make sure to watch one of the videos on screen right now. They're just so good. Thank you for watching. See you later and have a good one.